Sundar Balakrishnan of the Aam Aadmi Party, Anand Yadwad of India Against Corruption, Sumanth Raman leans towards the AAP. Saba Naqvi has been very vocally for the Aam Aadmi Party, whatever is left of it. Advaita Kala, author and scriptwriter, citizen of Delhi. Padma Rao, senior journalist, citizen of Delhi. Bhai Baldeep, disillusioned former member of the AAP, one among many. Bejon Misra, consumer voice. Sambit Patra gets an opportunity to hit out at the AAP. Nothing unusual about it. He has a lot to answer for himself. But I'd like to start with Sundar Balakrishnan. Mr. Balakrishnan, this is fascinating. People die, don't ask us. Not our problem. Go ask the BJP. Why are people dying of chikungunya? Ask Modi. Why is the health minister campaigning in Goa? Don't ask us. Where is the deputy chief minister of Delhi? He's gone to Finland. Why is he gone to Finland? To study how schools can be improved. Where did he come back from? Brazil. How many days did he spend in Brazil? 11. What was he doing in Brazil? Finding out how beautiful the waterfalls of Brazil are at a particular resort. You come back and do all this rubbish, and when people are dying in Delhi, you say, don't ask us. I mean, this is not a tamasha anymore. This is actually cruelty, Mr. Balakrishnan. This is cruelty.
Yeah.
I mean, is there if the Aam Aadmi Party has plummeted to this depth, why is it even in power? Why does it want to hang on there? Corruption,
that's right.
fraud.
Yeah, can I?
No, corruption, fraud, incompetence, sex scandals, and now complete irresponsibility.
Yeah, can I come in?
Yeah, please go ahead. Whatever you want to say, sir.
Yeah. See, I'll tell you, Arnab, what I want to tell you is here, irrespective of whichever the person is from, whichever political party he is, we need to take care of the health of the people, right? Now, what is important is we have to see how the functioning of the Delhi is. I'm not saying that AAP is not responsible. AAP is responsible, but at the same time we should.
No, where is the AAP? No, where is the AAP? No, AAP kahan hai? AAP kahan hai?
I'll tell you.
Are they in Sao Paulo, London, Manchester, Berlin, Amsterdam? Because I have the full, health travel file of these AAP leaders. You'll find it fascinating.
Yeah, I know.
They're constantly. No. I tell you, Mr. Balakrishnan, I don't know how much you know, but when I'm going through these papers, then Bejon Misra, I know you're dying to come into the debate. I only find out that the AAP has a single point agenda. It wants to travel to the farthest corners of the world, first class, not business class, to find out how to serve the suffering people of Delhi.
Whose money are they traveling with?
Bejon Misra's, whose money are they traveling with? But I don't know your money, Bejon Misra.
Arnab,
they're traveling on your money.
Arnab, what I want to tell you, let me just finish what I want to say.
What an irresponsible statement. The audacity the AAP health minister has got to say, let people die because they're dying every day.
Let me just complete, Arnab.
Allow me to talk
at least.
He should just put in his papers now. It is high time we had such irresponsible
Arnab, at least allow me to talk.
In governing.
No, but Mr. Balakrishnan.
We need to throw them out.
No, but
they don't deserve to stay even for a minute.
No, Mr.
Let them stay in London. Let them stay in Finland. Let them stay wherever they have gone.
Mr. Balakrishnan.
Let them not come back.
Mr. Balakrishnan. Mr. Balakrishnan, you have 1,039 new cases of dengue. Right?
Yes.
In Chikungunya, you have got a 10-fold number of increases in the cases of reported increases. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you understand you have any responsibility that today Delhi is on the brink of a serious epidemic outbreak? And while you are on the verge of a serious epidemic outbreak, one of you goes to Finland and the other goes campaigning to Goa.
Arnab, can you allow me to talk at least first?
Please go ahead. Please answer my question. I'm just not opening the phone lines. Everyone's talking about
I'm answering the question.
Yes, Saba, you're saying something.
I'm answering the question.
Yes, Saba, what are you saying?
See.
Yeah, Saba.
Yes,
Arnab, you allow me to talk at least
I'm
first.
saying, asking you all, you must also, to be a very fair person. No, can I answer? Can I answer? I would also like to know, where is the LG of Delhi, the administrative head of Delhi? Where is the health secretary who transferred the health secretary?
Arnab,
Sambit.
So he is the administrative head.
Sambit.
This is not fair. You are asking me the question and you are not allowing me to answer.
You can't have your cake and eat it too. If we have
Sambit is responding.
We have decided that the LG is the administrative head of Delhi.
Mr. Balakrishnan, don't worry.
Find out. I want to know
the
where
real
LG is.
spokesperson of Aam Aadmi Party is already
Did the LG sack the health secretary or not?
No.
Has he given him leave?
You do not question.
Has he given him leave? Secondly, as someone raised
do not question Nitish Kumar even once. But directly you start questioning other issues. I don't understand what kind of understanding you have about the administration of Delhi Sabha Naqvi. The complete ministry, including the chief minister, is absconding from Delhi, and Sabha begins with LG.
Encourage the LG to appoint the health secretary. Please do that.
Sabha, you are wrong. Let me correct you. Sabha, you are wrong. Let me tell you. Can I ask a question to the real spokesperson of Aam Aadmi Party, Saba Naqvi? Sabha, since you have brought in the issue of LG, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. You answer this question. I stand defeated. You know, as per the constitution of the country, what the High Court said was LG was the constitutional head.
Call the LG back,
oh my God, Manish Sisodia would not be shouting. Even Ashish Khetan would not be shouting as much in that Saba Naqvi is trying to protect the Aam Aadmi Party people. Sabha, I have a simple question. Since you are a journalist, take my question. Take my question. I ask you a very sensible question. Take my question.
Where is your MCD? I have not had a single fumigation. I've been born in Delhi.
Don't expose yourself any further, Sabha. Don't have to be an external spokesperson of Aam Aadmi Party. You can join the Aam Aadmi Party and be their spokesperson. But please take my question.
I am not
my question is, what did the High Court say? The High Court said that the constitutional head of Delhi was LG. The executive head was the chief minister. My simple question to Saba Naqvi is there any file that had moved from the executive head, that is Arvind Kejriwal, to LG to increase the number of beds for any proposition to counter Chikungunya and dengue which the LG stopped? Show me that file. Show me that file. Saba, don't act as an agent of the Aam Aadmi Party. Don't do that. Don't try to malign and throw murk at BJP always. I am very respectful towards you always, Sabha, but this is absolutely wrong. You are playing on a sticky wicket. You are playing on a sticky wicket. You do not question those Aam Aadmi Party people, politicians. All of them are absconding. Did you question Arvind Kejriwal, who has not come to Delhi since 2 months? Did you question the health minister, who has not come to Delhi since 20 days? He was in Rome. Then he goes to Goa for campaigning. You don't question them. You directly question the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Bring the LG back.
Bring them all back.
Let the centre take action. This is a union territory, right? You are arguing. Take and get your MCD.
No. Sabha, first know what the issue is. The issue is don't try to protect a man who has absconded Delhi, who has absconded from Delhi, who has abandoned Delhi. You are trying to protect someone who has abandoned Delhi.
Everyone.
आप कहाँ हैं? That's the real tagline. आप कहाँ हैं? People of Delhi are asking, आप यहाँ आए किस लिए?
Hang everyone, but blame everyone.
Why hang everyone? Let's have a logical debate. What is this debate of hanging everyone?
You are in the MCD. You are running the MCD. No.
Everyone would be blamed. Sabha, yes, I agree with you. Everyone should be questioned. But when the Aam Aadmi Party, your friend is questioned, then your friend says, "Ye dalal hai. Ye dalal hai." Don't ask. Have you gone to the tweet of Mr. Kejriwal, or should I read you the tweet of Mr.
All right. Come on. Okay, 1 second. Saba. Okay, Sambit and Saba. Sambit and Saba, wait.
Question me on Delhi.
Sambit and Saba, wait. Sambit and Saba, just wait a while. Sambit, I request you to wait for a minute, please. Come on. I let you both have your say. Now let me come in, please. Calm down, gentlemen.
आम आदमी पार्टी का समोसा खाया है सबा नकवी? सच बताइए.
Calm down, Sambit, please. Now the issue is, I have a lip sync on top, if that can be fixed. Sambit, just wait a minute. Sambit, just 1 minute, please. Just 1 minute. Calm down, gentlemen.
You want to make it about
Calm down, both of you. Both of you calm down.
You don't want to talk about this?
Sambit, Saba,
You want to
Saba.
make it personal?
Saba.
Are you as a spokesperson of a national party?
No, Saba, not personal. Don't take it that way. But on a lighter note, I am saying that you stay in Lutyens Delhi and you have Aam Aadmi Party ka samosa. That is all. Don't take it so seriously.
I will object to this kind of talking. Be responsible. Answer a simple question. You know, I've been covering...
No, I'll read out the tweet, Saba, if you really want to know. Probably you have not gone to the tweet of the Chief Minister of Delhi. The tweet, should I read out the tweet? The tweet is CM and Minister left with no power now, even to buy a pen. LG and PM enjoy all powers with respect to Delhi. Question them for Delhi. What is this? The Chief Minister does not want to answer to the people who have elected them. This is the audacity. Saba, do you accept the fact that he does not even have the power to buy a pen? A person who can buy samosas worth 1 crore rupees, a person who can expend 526 crore on his advertisement does not have power to buy one pen. And if he does not have the power to buy one pen, he should quit. He should resign. Why this paraphernalia around the ministries? Why such amount of expenditure? Arnab has just pointed out he has expended taxpayer money flying in junkets. Why all this?
Sambit and Saba, if you can please stop this for a while, and I'm requesting both of you. I'm requesting both of you. Saba, first of all, Saba, listen. I am incredibly impressed with the long rope that you give to the Aam Aadmi Party. You don't give this long rope to anyone. To a party and a government, to a... Now, Saba, let me... Saba, I heard you. Saba, I heard you. I heard you there. Saba, I heard you there. Saba, I heard you there. I heard you there. Retain the objectivity out here, please.
Bring in the LG. I want you to be fair.
Retain the objectivity.
Bring in the LG.
Retain the objectivity. Retain the objectivity, Saba. Retain the objectivity, whatever is left of it. The fact of the matter is, you have a situation where there is a complete health crisis in Delhi. The health minister is campaigning in Goa. I don't know since what day, since when this is commonplace. Maybe it is for you.
LG is out of the country. Bring them all back. The LG gave
I'd like to get others, please. I'd like to get Advaita. I'd like to get the others into the debate. 1 second. 1 second. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. I think the Aam Aadmi Party should decide either it is perennially in campaign mode or it can govern. And if it cannot govern, then give up. I mean, it's absolutely pointless. But to go out there and say people die anyway is heartless. Bhai Baldeep is on the debate. Bhai Baldeep. Sumanth after that. Bhai Baldeep, what do you think?
Arnab,
Bhai Baldeep. Yeah.
You know, I'm frightened by the lack of objectivity that is there. I mean, if you question the Aam Aadmi Party, we get branded as if we are BJP agents or Akali Dal agents or Congress agents. Now, if you ask the BJP, where is the Lieutenant Governor, where is the municipality? Now we are suddenly, we are the ones who would have had, a little too many Aam Aadmi Party samosas. Now to come back to the main issue, if you see Arvind inflicted a massive, auto-inflicting self-goals in a way, depleting its ranks of some of the finest names, solution-bearing members, thinkers, people who would have executed, who would have been a fascinating, comrades, his colleagues, to help him run the government. They were all kicked out, and that paucity of talent is now visible. And if the Aam Aadmi Party is unable to run the state government in Delhi, given its handicaps, a unique status that it beholds, being a union territory but also a government, it should simply quit. Why the whining, why the shouting, why the crying that you cannot buy a pen, as Sambitji rightly said? You've got so much money, hundreds and thousands of crores you've spent on mindless things, on things where your priorities would have actually shown, and you're only whining. You cannot work with the handicaps, so quit. And now, if Punjab is the priority, if Goa is the priority, then where is Delhi? I'm sorry, this is not an excuse that you give that the LG is the boss and so on and so forth. It is very unfortunate what has happened.
Yes, Sumanth.
Yeah, Arnab, First of all, if they have travelled first class, I think that's completely unacceptable. Whatever be the circumstances, based on the approach with which they came to power, I think that is completely unacceptable.
Can I show something? Can I show you something? Can I show you something? Can I show you something now? One second. Just stop at that point. Manish Sisodia pretends to be holier than thou. Mr. Balakrishnan, you'll be interested in this. Have a look at this. And Saba, look at this. Manish Sisodia. Travel.
Allow me to talk.
No. Mr. Balakrishnan, I want to tell the people. I want to tell the people of this country what's going on here, right? Manish Sisodia, New Delhi to Amsterdam. One second. Listen.
Allow me to talk.
Listen to me, sir. New Delhi to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to Rio, Rio to Sao Paulo, Sao Paulo to Porto Alegre.
But Arnab, let us discuss about the medical facilities.
1 minute.
In Delhi.
I'll tell you the link. Mr. Balakrishnan. I'll tell you the link. There is one event for one day which happens in Sao Paulo. New Delhi to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to Rio, Rio to Sao Paulo, Sao Paulo to Porto Alegre. Porto Alegre, please do a Google search. It's a well-known tourist destination, famous waterfalls out there. You go to Porto Alegre to find out how to serve the people of Delhi. This is cheating, right? Don't justify it by any other name. Porto Alegre, he goes to another place called Iguacu. From there he comes back to Rio, Rio to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to Delhi. 11-day trip on taxpayer expense, Saba. Viewers, watch this. 11-day trip on taxpayer expense for 1 day of work.
Yeah,
Padma. Padma. No. You want me? No. Saba, listen. Saba, listen. Saba, my question here is. My question is, Saba, allow me to embarrass this.
Not on first class.
Pardon me?
And I'm not going to give
not
it for
on
him.
First class, sorry.
Pardon me? Yeah, tell me.
First class, claiming to be a party with a difference. I'm sorry.
That
is wrong. Non-issue. Who cares?
I am myself.
No.
But the fact that they are not present in the state when there is
Sumanth.
dengue and of chikungunya.
Arnab,
Where is the leadership? 3 or 4 of your ministers are kicked out, and the others are going and doing other responsibilities. Who's going to run the government and the state here? What are you talking?
No. Arnab, can I complete my point on this chikungunya bit? Because I wasn't able to complete the point. Very quickly, I think we have to do a serious check.
Last year, Arvind was going to the hospitals, setting an example.
1 minute.
But he is absent now. Yes, he is having an operation, but who is the deputy? Where is the deputy CM? Or who's the next leader in action?
I also want to ask you because you see, I link 2 and 2 together. 1 minute, just.
The Aam Aadmi Party government does not only lack conviction; it is short on imagination.
No, 1 second.
Its paucity of talent is out there.
Sumanth, I have more information. I have more information for the viewers. I have more information.
Can I just show
I have
this
more
for a minute?
information for the viewers.
Yeah.
I have more information for the viewers.
Okay.
The Student Union of the London School of Economics, not the government, any government. The Student Union, Bejon, Misra, listen to this, Padma, of the London School of Economics says, please come and take part in a seminar. Manish Sisodia immediately takes off for London. Immediately takes off for London to take part in a seminar.
It's a design invitation.
Pardon me?
It's a design invitation to get invited to make it official. To make it look official. So he wanted to have an holiday. How to have an holiday? He told his friends in London School of Economics, send me an invitation, please. I beg of you, you please send me an invitation because I need to travel. And he must have got that invitation to
and
travel.
Now you contrast
to justify how to plunder tax.
No, and now you contrast this. No, now you contrast this. Now listen, Mr. Balakrishnan. Padma, I'm coming to you. Now you contrast this with a minister who then comes on air and says people die.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what an irresponsible behavior.
Please.
What an irresponsible behavior. He should be forced to resign.
Okay, let me share one more fact.
Irresponsible.
No,
I will put everything in the right perspective.
No. Let me.
What kind of a right perspective?
No.
First you confess that you don't need a health minister like that.
No.
Who's so irresponsible?
The problem with
he's such an irresponsible.
The problem with Manish Sisodia.
He goes away saying people can die.
The problem with Manish Sisodia is he feels threatened when he's asked straight questions. We confronted him that why do you travel abroad at the slightest pretext? He goes and starts abusing a reporter. threatens a reporter, say, find out whether you're from this school of journalism or the Modi school of journalism. I want to know which school of politics these people are from. I want to give you one more example here, if I may. Padma, let me give you an example. There's this fellow called Satyendra Jain, this same very health minister, viewers. The health minister of Delhi.
But he can come back.
The health minister of Delhi, one minute. The health minister of Delhi goes on a study visit to Stockholm. Listen to this. You'll have to pinch yourself to believe it.
Who's stopping them to come back?
No, 1 minute. Just 1 minute.
They should come back.
Bhai Baldeep,
it's an epidemic here.
Let me tell you the full story. Let me tell you the full story.
Discussing about the medical.
No, 1 minute. Just a minute. 10 members go on the delegation to Stockholm.
Stop discussing about the foreign travel.
Just 1 minute.
Whenever there are calamities, natural calamities, leaders always make way home to lead the people from the front.
Mr. Balakrishnan.
They are eloping. We should forget about the political ideologies here, and we should come together and sit together and see that the health of people are looked after.
Mr. Balakrishnan, if I please may tell you, I don't believe.
Then stop sending, putting all the things at the LG's doorstep.
Bhai Baldeep, let me complete my facts.
Learn to work with him, work as a team.
Bhai Baldeep, it will be very interesting and instructional for people to know what's going on.
We have to work as a team.
Mr. Balakrishnan.
Now here Sambit Patra says that,
Mr. Balakrishnan, can I share another statistic please with you, Mr. Balakrishnan? Mr. Balakrishnan, can I share another statistic with you? Just have patience.
What is stopping Manish Sisodia to return back and lead the Delhi government from the front?
Perspective at least.
Can I share something?
Please.
Viewers would want to know. Just let me share something of what the AAP guys have been up to. And people will ask me, why are you raising these points today? Padma and Advaita, I know you haven't spoken, and neither has Anand Yadwad. I'm sharing these points today because I want to expose these AAP fellows. These AAP fellows keep saying that we are the Aam Aadmi. If you ask them questions, they'll say, you don't know your journalism. I'm questioning this today because of the cavalier attitude with which the health minister of Delhi approaches the health crisis in Delhi. Thousands of people affected, people dying. You don't take responsibility, you make it a political fact. This same health minister, Padma, this same health minister took 10 people and traveled to Stockholm along with Gopal Rai. They traveled via Frankfurt and Copenhagen.
Yes.
Right? I have full details of the trip that they took on Lufthansa. And my information is that both these ministers from the Aam Aadmi party said business class is not good enough for us to travel to Stockholm. We will travel first class to Stockholm. I don't know who, even Vijay Mallya at the height of his luxuries would blink twice before flying first class.
May I please come in?
What is
because the people of Delhi need to know what's going on.
Come back immediately.
We have waited.
Padma, please. Padma.
Please let me speak.
Yes, Padma.
Please let me speak. Thank you. I would like to speak, sir. Thank you, Arnab. I would like to make two very quick points. First of all, I think amongst the lot of people on this debate who have lived in Delhi or who claim to be from Delhi, and I speak specifically of Saba in her peculiar capacity as a journalist but representing the Aam Aadmi party tonight, and Sambit Patra, who is a known BJP spokesman. I would like to tell you one thing. There are two charmed circles in Delhi. Both of you should know this. I've lived here for more than 5 decades. There is the Latian circle, which belongs to the NDMC, and there is the civil line circle, which is where there is the civil line circle, which is where Kejriwal and his coterie hang out.
I'm representing no one.
Circles.
If you want to talk crap about me,
South Delhi.
we can take it separately.
A third.
Who are you representing?
A third. Listen.
Are you representing anyone?
Stop offending me.
What are you talking about? You want to make it about me? I'm game for this. Let's go.
Please don't use offensive language. I am representing the harried citizens of this city in East Delhi, Har Jamuna, everywhere else. The places where we dump our garbage, where for the last 7 years hardly anything has been done, even despite the direst warnings by the National Malaria Council. You cannot allow me to talk. You can be uncouth if you like. But the point is, I'm not
about something else.
Look,
you want to be personal.
Saba, you're the one using words like crap.
Come on, please.
You are the
have a point to make.
You are the one who used words like crap. Don't talk about abuse.
You are
I did
saying
not
I'm being
abuse
a
you.
spokesperson
If you would
of a
allow me
party.
to make my
You are
point, I will
talking
make
rubbish
it
over here.
instead of interrupting
All right,
me.
go back to the subject, Padma. Padma, 1 second. Padma, 1 minute.
I say, okay, fine.
Padma and Saba, 1 minute.
Let me
Please
finish
forget
my
it.
point. Let me.
Do not.
You're too uncouth to let anybody else even finish their point.
I
And you
don't
used
think
abusive language.
No, I will interrupt you.
You used abusive language
No,
on
I don't feel
television.
like listening
and
to
you're
your
being
rubbish.
far too uncouth to allow anyone else to finish their point. You want to hog this show. You want people to only listen to you. Please go ahead.
I'm being
Arnab,
uncouth.
I waited
I'm being
patiently.
uncouth.
Please let me
You are
finish
the
my
one
point.
who wants to talk about me. Have
Okay,
something
okay,
other
okay,
to talk
okay.
about
Padma and
me.
Saba, Padma and Saba, may I please intervene at this point? Padma and Saba, I'm saying it for a second time. Saba, 1 minute, and Padma, with respect to both of you.
I'm sorry you have not let me finish what I'm saying.
Padma and Saba, go back to the issue.
Sorry, but
we
I
were
will
on a
not
good
be
point.
abused as
We were on a good point. Let's debate the point tonight.
Television by
Padma
a
and
junior
Saba.
journalist using language like crap.
Okay, Padma and Saba,
That is
I request
utterly
you.
unprofessional.
I request you to let me go back to the subject.
I voted the Aam Aadmi Party, Miss Saba Naqvi.
Well done,
I
Padma. You can join the Sangeet
voted the Aam
were on
Aadmi
spoken
Party,
television.
and I am regretting the day I
Join
did
it, do
so.
that.
I am
I don't
regretting
care who
the
you
day I
voted.
did so.
Okay.
For the last 2 years,
Very
nothing has been done. And don't tell me about this MCD and
sad.
DMC nonsense not coming under the Delhi government. Previous governments have varied at the centre and the state. But things have functioned.
You don't
the
know your
MCD
facts?
is supposed to be
You do
directed by the
do
Delhi
you think
government.
Fumigation is not a
So
responsibility
don't
of
give me
the
this
NCD.
nonsense.
All right, Saba, may I request you?
But it is under the,
Saba and
the
Padma.
funds,
Padma
the
and
funds,
Saba.
Oh,
Saba
come
and
on, give me a
Padma.
break.
Saba
the
and
funds
Padma.
come from the Delhi
Saba
government.
and Padma,
The funds
I am
were released
requesting
very
both
late
of
in
you.
the year.
I am requesting
the
Padma.
National Malaria
Padma.
Council
Padma.
said that monitoring has to carry on throughout the year.
Padma,
Where were the AAP leaders?
Padma, may I come in?
Khas
May I
Aadmi
come in?
Party.
Padma,
That is
may I
what
come- may I
your
come in,
favoured
please?
party is.
Padma, listen to me. Padma, listen to me
You
for
have
a
the
minute.
cheek to insult
Padma
me
and
on
Saba,
national
please
television
calm down for
by
a while.
using words
I
like
just
crap.
want to add that
Contain
Padma is
yourself,
joining the good
Ms. Naqvi.
ranks of the trolls who one day say I am Congress troll.
You can add whatever you like. You can learn. You can say whatever you like. Using uncouth language on national television against a journalist who is much and far more senior to you is uncouth and unprofessional. I'm sorry. You know, I think highly of your work, but I do not think highly of how you conduct yourself on television.
You will.
All right. Now both of you, please stop
I
that.
need your
For 1
praise.
second, Saba and Padma, I request you, please take this as a request from me, both of you, please. Saba, please stop there. Let there be a ceasefire on this. I want to go back to the subject. Padma, please help me go back to the subject. And no more personal comments. I'm requesting you. I think both of you have had your say versus each other. Now let's go back to the subject. Let's debate the subject. That's what Newshour is about. My issue is, I have a point. I have a difference of opinion with Saba as well on this issue. I have a difference of opinion with the AAP, and I'll tell you why I do. Please hear me on this. My difference of opinion emanates from the fact that there is a governance crisis in Delhi. That's it, Advaita. There is a governance crisis in Delhi because at a time of dengue and chikungunya, you cannot have a health minister who goes off to Goa to do campaigning for an election that is going to happen many months from now. That tells you what his priority is. Yes, Anand Yadwad wants to come in. Anand Yadwad first and then Advaita. Anand.
Can I come in here?
Anand, go on. Anand, go on.
Is it MCD's prerogative
Arnab.
to
No, Anand.
I feel the hashtag has to be LG Saab kahan hai? LG Saab kahan hai? No, there is as you said, there is a governance
Sambit.
breakdown. I agree.
Sambit.
There is a governance breakdown, and that has been created by the High Court judgment. High Court judgment says LG is the head of the government. LG is head of the government, and LG should answer this. LG should answer this.
You are wrong. You are wrong on that count. Go to the High Court judgment.
And my another point is, throughout the country, whether it is Karnataka's water issue or Delhi's governance issue or any other state, everything is determined by the court. Everything is determined by the court. Courts who are not unelected, accountable, and the LG who is unelected, is appointed, he is answerable to the people.
Okay. Anand, I want to check the facts on this. want to check the facts. So Anand, listen to me. We can make it political, right? We can make it, but I just want you to be reasonable. You asked a question. Can I just give you a counterpoint of view? Just be open to it. Law and order and land. This is with LG, as far as I know. All other issues are with the state government. That's why there's a health minister. That's why there's a health minister. There's no police minister in Delhi. So just one simple point that I'm making to you. My question to you is, at the height of a crisis, and that's the issue, at the height of a crisis, how on earth does Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia fly to Finland? Please tell me. Advaita wants to come in on that. Advaita.
When Kejriwal is not there.
Advaita.
What has happened, Arnab, very clearly is that there is...
anybody to transfer. He doesn't want to take any action on anybody.
I think what has happened very clearly is after the High Court verdict, it has been taken very adversely by AAP, and there's almost an abdication of any kind of responsibility. I mean, when you have the hashtag ki aap kahan hai, I think AAP's response is very clear. Hum aapke hain. I mean, are we answerable? Are we responsible? They pretty much turned away from any sense of responsibility. And I think Satyendra Jain is really somebody who I would question today in a very serious way, based purely on facts. About 10 days ago, there was 30 doctors, if I'm as per media reports, who fell sick with dengue. There was a problem with medical practitioners being available. This was oncoming. When we had those debates on the floods, we said, what about waterborne diseases? What about the fact that this happens in Delhi every year post the monsoons, where we see an increase in dengue, malaria, chikungunya, but there has been no activity. This man is in denial. He says people don't die from chikungunya. You've had 5 deaths as of now. The last man died an hour ago at the age of 70 in AIMS from chikungunya. Okay, so that's been disproved. His own department, PWD, has told him that 30% of the workforce, that is your daily laborers are down because of dengue and chikungunya. Now this is where it gets really, really tragic, and this is where they lack humanity, where they lack a basic conscience, is the fact that chikungunya as a disease impacts you for weeks and weeks, and a person who has to earn their living doing hard labor, using their limbs, is incapacitated for that long. So this is not only about falling sick, it is about livelihood being impacted, and this is where I find their attitude extremely objectionable.
Arnab, please, let us be very clear. There have been, I was told there are 3 deaths out because of so-called chikungunya.
4.
And one of them was from Ghaziabad and one of them was from Aligarh. Both of them died within 48 hours of coming to Delhi.
Come on, Bhai Baldeep.
Second point.
Bhai Baldeep.
Please listen to this.
Bhai Baldeep.
Government of India says there have been no deaths due to chikungunya. In Parliament, read this. JP Nadda on 4th December 2015
sarkar kahan hai?
Deaths due to chikungunya
You've
have
gone
been
to the
reported
people.
in India.
You cannot say that you do not have this jurisdiction or the other jurisdiction. You have to stand with the people. You have to show that you're with the people. You have to be in the midst of the people.
So
you have to lead from the front.
4 people have died.
What are you talking?
Where
is your health minister?
This is the more virulent form of the virus.
Okay.
Look.
And what do you mean by so-called chikungunya?
All died of chikungunya.
Are you questioning the medical records?
Sambit, Patra, please.
I am not questioning.
Are there not dengue deaths? More than 1,100, 1,200 reported cases in the hospitals. What about private citizens who do not go to hospitals, whose ailments are not reported?
Read this. Can you
What are you talking?
Can you please show
your health minister should be back in Delhi, leading the people from the front and with the people.
Please read
They should tell the people that they mean a lot.
Question number 1110, Lok Sabha, 4th December 2015.
Listen.
Reply given by Mr. JP Nadda, Union Minister for Health.
Forget about aap sarkar kahan hai? आपके मंत्री कहाँ हैं? You have to lead from the front, please.
Here's a piece of paper. Since you're showing one second.
14, 15.
1 minute, just a minute. Sumanth.
Please read this.
Are you telling there are no deaths? Are you telling these are fake reports? Are you telling that people have not died from dengue and chikungunya? Are you saying that the laborers are not incapacitated because of this sickness?
Chikungunya that has killed people.
What about their daily wages?
Among the lowest mortality rates.
Sumanth Raman.
What about their chulha in the house?
less than 1 in
उनके
1,000.
रोजी रोटी कौन लाके देगा उनको?
Bhai Baldeep, 1 minute. I want to share some statistics.
Please
with you.
read this, sir.
My issue is, sir, stop waving papers at me. I will wave 20 papers at you. You
आप लोगों के साथ नहीं खड़े हैं, आप आम आदमी सरकार नहीं रह गए, आप आम आदमियों के नहीं बन रहे हैं, आप अपने ही बन गए हैं.
Bhai Baldeep, may I please?
AAP should do more is not in question.
Sumanth.
But it is not AAP's responsibility.
Sumanth.
alone.
But what are they talking, Arnab ji? This is not fair.
Can I have everyone?
Where is the health minister? Where is the deputy CM?
I mean,
We understand that Arvind is having an operation, he's got an ailment, but the rest, who is leading the government?
I want to read out something to you. Please, just wait a minute, please. Wait a minute, gentlemen, please.
And the
Let me not.
Lieutenant Governor
Bhai Baldeep, 1 minute. Bhai Baldeep, Bhai Baldeep, 1 minute.
This is
Bhai
nonsense.
Baldeep, Bhai Baldeep, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. I have a letter with me.
Arnab,
I have a letter with me. Just be patient. Listen to me for a while. I have something more to reveal. Office of Minister and Health.
at least talk.
Office of Minister and Health, Power, PWD, Home and Industries. Please find enclosed the travelling allowance bill for tour in prescribed pro forma amounting to 417636 towards airfare medical insurance, 56836 towards daily allowance and entertainment allowance for Satyendra Jain. When he was travelling to Sweden.
Completely unacceptable.
When he was travelling to Sweden. No, you haven't heard the best part yet. It is also pertinent to note, this is written by G. Sudhakar, Secretary to the Minister. These AAP people must be completely exposed now. Completely. Yes. Bit by bit till the point where Arvind Kejriwal is embarrassed to tweet anymore. 1 minute. You know what he says? It is 1 minute. Just a minute. It is pertinent to mention that while returning from Sweden to New Delhi, the air ticket for the Frankfurt-New Delhi sector was upgraded by the minister from business class to first class. He upgraded it at the Frankfurt airport. Please immediately reimburse the entire money that was incurred by the Honorable Minister from his own pocket for upgrading himself from the business class to first class.
Metro.
And one more line. Today, let there be a debate on this. One more line, he says. Moreover, please note, the circular on economy instructions issued by the Government of India does not apply to mantris. This is a government paper. This is and today Bejon, I haven't finished. No, one sec. My issue is this. These frauds.
This is a group that took the metro to this very
just one point. Sumanth, listen. Let me complete my point. These frauds go and do this. No, you travel first class, you take money, you get yourself upgraded, you enjoy, you go from Sao Paulo to Berlin, everywhere. But when the time comes when there is a health crisis in Delhi, you better be doing your job.
No, then they say
you can't say Bejon Misra, can you say I'm going to suck money out of the people, I'm going to travel business class, first class, travel around the whole world, do what I want, but when people are dying in Delhi, then I'm going to say I'm going to be in Goa.
Say that it was a sudden crisis.
And I'm going to be in Helsinki.
They cannot also say it was a sudden crisis. They were warned by the National
All this money, Arnab, should be recovered.
By the Malaria Council 3 years ago.
Arvind Kejriwal,
it is not a sudden crisis that caught him off guard.
They have no face.
It is not a sudden crisis. It is something that was brewing, that you've been warned about for 3 years, that monitoring has to continue all through the 12 months.
My issue tonight is
3 years.
My issue tonight
the National Malaria Council. And instead of going to Sao Paulo, why don't you go to Sri Lanka?
Saba.
Sri Lanka just last week achieved 100%, was declared 100% malaria free by WHO.
I'll talk when there's
Saba, can I follow up on one thing? Saba, may I just make one point to you and then you respond?
Yeah, please.
Saba, see, as per my information, there is this AAP leader called Ashish Khaitan. Okay, he went for some NHS Expo in Manchester, right? Because he's some vice chairman of some new thing called Delhi Dialogue Commission. OSD, PWD, OSD Health went along with a 4-member delegation. Khaitan was invited. This fellow Satyendra Jain, who's now doesn't give a damn how many people in Delhi die, he tags along, right? He travels business class. He spends 2 extra days in London to study best practices for health. He flies first class to Delhi, Delhi to London, spends 2 extra days, Saba, in London right, to understand best practices for health. I don't know whether he learned that going to London Zoo, London Aquarium, right? Or Trafalgar Square, what exactly he learnt. I would be very interested in knowing what he learnt in 2 days in London. But please, no, you are shocked. I want to shock people more on this. No, I'll tell you more on this. I'll tell you more on this. Mr. Balakrishnan, listen. Please tell us today, there is a Chikungunya crisis in Delhi. This health minister who understood best practices in London, how is he implementing it now? It's my money he's gone on. How is he implementing it now?
Goa.
Tell me.
Doing that in Goa.
Tell me, Mr. Balakrishnan, you are the AAP leader.
Should I answer or Mr. Balakrishnan?
Let me tell you, let me come in.
Tell me, Mr. Balakrishnan.
Let me come in. Allow me to talk at least for half a minute.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, let me tell you first and the foremost thing, let me tell you that all these people, whichever political party they belong to, they should forget about the political differences. And
no, answer my question.
No, is Arvind Kejriwal, don't harmonize over here.
And I agree with you that Satendra Jain has to be there in Delhi.
Give this pravachan to Arvind Kejriwal.
I'm not denying about that.
The first one to call everyone else Dalal. He is the first one to tweet and say, don't question me about Delhi. I am busy elsewhere. Question the Prime Minister. He is the one who spent 526 crore for advertisement. My question to you is, if आपको काम करने नहीं दे रहे हैं, आप कुछ नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, so what are you advertising? Please answer this.
It was an India Today
You are going to America and saying that no, we have opened this Mohalla clinic, we are doing fantastic.
And now here, one person has to come together and take all the people together and see that everything is being done. And I agree with you.
Who will take them together?
Has to be here. He cannot
take them together. They have to be in India and they have to be in Delhi.
But what is LG doing? What is BJP doing? BJP cannot give shifting his responsibility, saying that it is Aam Aadmi Party. I agree. Aam Aadmi Party also should not be saying that it is somebody else's responsibility. All people should sit together. Why is Sambit Patra saying that it is only Aam Aadmi Party? What is this MCD doing? All people should come together, sit together, and find out a solution for this.
So your Mr. Kejriwal should have said the same thing. Let us come together. We would have all sat together. In fact, there were 13 advisories. JP Nadda ji, the Union Health Minister,
no, Sambit, what about MCD?
Issued 3 meetings. You
answer me one thing. What was MCD doing with those 50 to 60 machines?
First Vipassana, then Rome, then Punjab, then again.
No, forget about that. Don't bring about Vipassana and all. Don't bring about Vipassana. I want to ask you, LG is the administrative head.
You don't have to ask anyone, sir. You have to question. The question is, whom do the people of Delhi ask? None of your ministers are there. None of your ministers. One is in Finland, the other is in Chhattisgarh. I don't know what he's studying in Chhattisgarh.
Mr. Balakrishnan.
I'm not.
Mr. Balakrishnan.
My point is
Mr. Balakrishnan, I have a question. Serious question. Yeah. This is coming from the viewers. I'm only asking the question. Don't take it personally. By the way, relax, sir. AAP used to ask these questions before they came to power. Now they are in power, they've got corrupted, they are doing fraud, they are in sex scandals, they are doing forgery, and they are doing all this globe-trotting. We are asking the same question, so don't get worked up about it. Please relax. My question is, I want to understand, an average Delhi person is wanting to ask you today that there's a health crisis in Delhi. Why, when there is a health crisis in Delhi, has Manish Sisodia decided to travel 5,217 kilometers to the capital of Finland to study how to improve life in Delhi? Advaita, is this too much of a difficult question to ask? There's a crisis here. In the middle of the crisis...
The time, Arnab.
Yeah.
Arnab, he even found the time.
I know, Arnab, I want to tell you...
Arnab, he even found the time to recommend the admission of a Pakistani girl to school here. So there's a massive political... visibly political move there.
Advaita and Suresh. Sundar.
You should...
Yeah, Sundar.
He found time for that.
Instead of Manish Sisodia, I expect Satendra Jain to be there in Delhi. I agree with you. I am not denying.
Okay.
But what is the MCD doing of the BJP there?
Time for the Aam Aadmi.
The problem is
Aam Aadmi Party has no time for the Aam Aadmi.
Between Aam Aadmi Party and BJP, and in that the people are suffering. So LG has to come in between, he has to interfere, he has to take these
Bejon,
people together, sit together and
Bejon.
Why LG has to come?
You have to understand that.
If he has to cancel his trip, why LG has to come to cancel his trip?
You cannot make it as a
Why
political
does he have to, he doesn't have to take LG's permission to cancel his trip to Finland.
Okay.
Please, for heaven's sake, don't blame. For heaven's sake, don't blame. Sasodhya could have cancelled this trip.
Why is
What rubbish are you talking?
BJP not
What rubbish are you talking? You are blaming others. You are not taking the blame.
Okay, viewers, viewers, I'm getting on public demand.
Sasodhya should have.
One second. On public demand, Mr. Bejon, people are calling me and saying, give us more information on what information you have on what the AAP is up to. Well, I have some information. I'm sharing this on public demand.
I will tell you.
No, Mr. Balakrishnan, let me share the way. I have some facts with me. Why am I being censored on my own program?
I also have statistics.
Why am I being censored on my own program? Am I about to say something that you are going to find inconvenient, Mr. AAP leader? You see, Manish Sisodia took a 2-day break to serve the people of Delhi also. This break, Saba, was taken in Brazil. And in Brazil, one second, to learn how to serve the people of Delhi, he went to a place called the Iguaza Falls. Iguaza Falls in Brazil to learn how to serve the people of Delhi.
Shame. Shame.
So I think it's shocking.
Aam Aadmi Party has no time for the Aam Aadmi.
I have some more details.
That is a fact now. We can simply infer this.
No, I'm just putting this out.
And Mr. Sambit Mahapatra owes the rest of the 10 of us samosas.
The solution for this.
I have to.
Well, I mean,
let us discuss the solution for this.
You know, everybody talks over everyone.
No, Saba.
You will have a number of examples, people going there, ministers going there for foreign trip. I agree with you that they should not go at this point of time.
People start to shout.
The solution is they should resign.
The question is that the health minister whose presence is most crucial in monitoring 2,000 plus cases of dengue and chikungunya.
I am not denying the fact. But at the same time, you should question the LG also. LG should take these two people, sit together.
They need to give an explanation. How on earth?
Okay. Yeah.
I give up.
No, go on, don't give up.
Either I get to say a few things.
Don't give up, continue.
When I can't be heard, I can't hear myself.
Continue.
Let us not play politics on this issue. This is a matter that is
Saba, listen.
Certainly
let us not play politics on this.
Only Saba, please.
Clear explanation. What on earth is this? It goes against.
Yes, Saba.
You know, I'm completely shocked, Arnab, if they are getting themselves upgraded. It is a denial of all the values that they're supposed to represent. So I'm completely with you. They need to give an explanation. The minister should be very much around in Delhi, and so I'm not disagreeing with you. And on this,
but Saba, can I ask you a broader question? Saba, can I ask you a broader question?
Sounds really pathetic.
You know, when I've been looking at all this information, the one thing which I found shocking is ministers are traveling abroad first class, whatever they are doing, upgrades, traveling around the world. It's an insane amount of trips, by the way. It's an insane amount of global travel, which is expensive. It does not come free. To lie then after that and to say that today I can't even buy a pen without the LG's permission is not true, because it's an insane amount of very, very expensive global travel these AAP leaders are doing. They can do it. All I can ask is, why do you want to keep hopping around the world at the slightest opportunity? But Saba, what I found shocking is, I don't believe some student leader in London calls you, you immediately pack your bags and you go. Your personal secretary also goes with you, so that minister does not have to carry his bags.
Pays for it.
No. So that minister does not have to carry his bags. Have you heard of this before? Have you heard of this before?
By the state.
This is like this is a Jajmani culture.
I'm shocked. If
this is a system of patronage.
It's shocking. It's not done.
And then you come around and when people are dying, you say, well,
if this is being paid for by the Delhi government, by the Indian government, I don't know. It's shocking. I'm shocked. I had no clue that. And this upgradation to first class sounds particularly crass and pathetic, according to me. Really,
Well, I have no doubt about it. I agree with you. I'm glad that you're seeing reasons. Sumanth, don't defend the indefensible. Don't defend the indefensible.
NHS is one of the best healthcare systems.
We, the taxpayers, are paying for this.
So there's no harm if the Delhi health minister wants to go there for 2 days.
Yeah.
But the point is, travelling in first class is completely unacceptable. Coming from a group of people who took the metro to their swearing in, it is simply totally unacceptable to people of this country.
I have no problems with people travelling first class or Maharaja class or Super Maharaja class. My biggest problem is that you'll take all these advantages. Sumanth, please understand. You take all these advantages.
The absence
and then
of the leadership of the Aam Aadmi Party from Delhi at the time of this crippling health crisis is yet another self-goal by this government.
Well, the hashtag for tonight is this.
The gentleman who's saying, come for an all-party meeting, where is the official invitation? Are you actually officially inviting us all? We will be very glad to come with solutions and with help.
This is to be done by, I am saying...
What are you talking, LG people? This is the time when you could have shown to the people of Delhi that they mean something to you.
LG is the constitutional
This is a lost opportunity.
LG has to bring all these people together, sit together...
You making a fool of yourself by saying this.
No, I am saying LG has to bring all these people together, sit together and chalk out a plan.
What are you talking about the LG? Is it LG's mandate to be with the people when they are ailing? When the laborers are not able to do their daily jobs?
Advaita, I'll give Advaita the last word on this.
Where is the Delhi government? What is the mandate of the Delhi government? First educate us on that.
I'd like to give Advaita the last word.
Achha, 2 minutes.
Any question we ask you, bring in the LG in that.
Bhai Baldeep, if they can look at this from border.
I told you people that you have lacked imagination, conviction, ideas.
Bhai Baldeep.
And now you don't even care. Aam Aadmi Party has no time for the Aam Aadmi.
Bhai Baldeep, 1 second. Bhai Baldeep, please remember this. Today,
I am saying
today, no, 1 second. Just a minute.
Don't have time for Aam Aadmi Party.
Just a minute. Mr. Balakrishnan, I've heard you. Today in his press con, what I hate is the attitude of these AAP politicians. So arrogant, so absolutely arrogant. Like the Aam Aadmi is absolutely nothing. Like the journalist is a nobody to be asking the questions. In his press conference today, Advaita, the Delhi Health Minister blames the humidity for the increase in chikungunya. Next, he will blame excessive sunlight for people going blind. In his press conference today, he has said that people don't die of chikungunya. Tomorrow, if somebody dies of multiple organ failure after a car accident, the health minister will come out and say that there was no accident in the first place. What I find absolutely strange is, you've spent 1 crore rupees eating samosas. These are RTI queries. 597 crore rupees on self-publicity in carrying Arvind Kejriwal ads. You travel around the world and you go missing in the middle of a health crisis. You know, from here, if they go back into chest-thumping mode and go and tell the world is against us, is anyone going to believe them anymore? Advaita, please.
No, they're not. And I think, I don't believe in shooting blanks all over the place. For me, it's very specific. I think the health minister carries the can on this one. I think he's been extremely incompetent. People are sick. People are falling sick even further on. These are expensive tests. They're at 1,900 rupees. Even capping this amount is not enough, has failed because there are a lot of poor people who are not even able to afford these tests. I see no reaction. I see nothing. And let me be absolutely clear here. I'm one of the people who to a certain extent did buy into the AAP promise. I even called it kynism and a sort of a disruptive force in Indian politics. I'm appalled by the inhumanity. I'm appalled by the lack of consciousness when it comes to this, or conscience when it comes to this. And the last thing I really want to say is that the one promise rather that Arvind Kejriwal has delivered on is that of anarchy. Because really this is what happens in an anarchy. When there is no public control system, when there is no accountability, I think that's the only promise he's delivered on, and that is anarchy.
Well, that's the on that note. 1 second.
With
11,763 tweets, number one talking point in the country tonight. We're going to follow this story. And viewers, I want to tell you, Manish Sisodia and Arvind Kejriwal, one tip for you. Stop trying. No, 1 second. My last message to Manish Sisodia. Mr. Sisodia, we've questioned you. We put facts out there. We questioned your incompetence. Manish Sisodia, Arvind Kejriwal, all of you, stop trying to bully journalists. It's not going to work. Thank you very much for joining me on debate number 1 on the Newshour tonight. Debate number 2 on the other side.